Welcome back to Coming This Summer.
To destroy the evil Decepticons.
We are fresh out of the theater.
I needed that theme song. After the fucking end card we got, that wouldn't have been the least of our problems.
Spoilers.
If we got the animated
Spoilers.
show. Well, that's a whole different video. I think
know,
we need
but
to
I'm
do.
just letting
Yeah,
everybody know.
yeah.
I mean, we literally are fresh out of the
This
IMAX
movie
3D.
is the best of the Transformers movies until maybe the last 5 minutes, and then it becomes the worst movie ever made. I think probably the worst movie ever possibly made is they dropped the ball so hard. We need to.
I think next week we do our own video, or we
I
get
think
in
no.
here on the weekend. Are you wanna do it today?
We need to do one today and post it today.
Okay.
Yeah, like the back to back with this. We can't wait a week on that because 10,000 other people will have made videos on that exact same thing.
Okay.
You look that up on YouTube
I
right
got
now.
you.
5 videos exist for it with 100,000
that's
views
fine.
already.
Let's get
Just
into
saying.
the review. He's hot.
Yeah.
He's hot.
I'm pissed.
Because honestly,
pissed.
you swung.
I didn't get Jazz.
We had.
I didn't get fucking. They robbed me of Jazz. Pete Davidson could have just been Jazz.
There's
and it
good.
would've-
There's some really good parts in the movie, honestly, but we had an experience. We were at an IMAX 3D, a really nice AMC, and
3D sucked.
the
There was,
power
like,
went
no
out.
point in being 3D.
And we lost power, so we had a chance mid. It was like
We had, like,
literally middle of the
5-minute
movie.
intermission.
So we're
of,
talking, and he's like, "I don't know, I'm not feeling it at this
I
point."
don't like this movie. Yeah,
But like as the movie went on, I heard you chuckling a couple times.
Yeah.
and a couple, all right, under your breaths, and you're like, "Okay, all right, let's move in the right direction."
All right.
And then they just.
And then that end card just drops the ball completely. So click on our video. It's one of these fucking things. We're literally back to back. It'll drop
I
with
believe
this
you.
fucking review. Yeah. So
All right,
let's
so
jump
let's
into
unpack
it.
this.
Transformers: Rise of the Beast starts with our boy Noah Diaz, our new human.
Noah Witwicky.
Our new Shia LaBeouf, our new Mark Wahlberg, our new Haley Steinfeld.
This guy can actually act. Okay,
He's
Haley's
our,
not bad.
Well, he's our guy, though. This is like the
Yeah.
human we follow through the movie.
Mhm.
And does he get Bumblebee as a guy or a Transformer buddy? No. Bumblebee gets fucking taken out fucking probably 25 minutes into the movie, and it's the scene from the trailer. So when it's like they get to that scene and it looks like the trailer scene where Bumblebee gets fucking impaled.
He does.
I knew it was that scene coming up. I'm like, is Bumblebee about to die? Yeah. Okay, Bumblebee's dead. And then it's like, Bumblebee's dead? No, he's not, because he's in the other fucking movies, guys.
It's
So,
my fault.
Shut up. Did you forget 6 other movies came out and that Bumblebee and Optimus are in those?
Especially when you beat the drum so hard that this is a prequel.
Right.
If you just kind of left it mysterious,
Right.
and maybe you're like, oh, well, if this could
Well, they
might not
couldn't
be.
have, though, because they had to tell you it was
know.
the 90s
I know.
every 5 goddamn seconds. With
Remember when Captain Marvel did that?
Nothing. They
Nothing.
play you the fucking...
Captain Marvel has nothing on what this movie does to shove nostalgia down your throat. Now, I know it sounds like we're coming at it pretty hard, but I'm not going to lie to you.
I like the Captain Marvel 90s-ness more than this because we didn't even get like Radio Shack or like Blockbuster or like...
No, we got like the clothes.
We got the music and
the
clothes
music
and the
cars
walkie-talkies.
and the walkie-talkies and stuff.
Yeah, so...
But I'm not going to lie. My expectations were low.
Very low.
I had given up on the franchise.
I was less and less hyped, like
the closer we got.
from like sitting in the seat. Yeah, the
Yeah,
closer we got.
literally.
I'm like, I don't care about this movie, and I was like yawning, and I was
Ended
like,
up being
it's too long. I would have taken literally
That's
an
been the
hour, and I
theme.
would have taken a 90-minute movie of this, and it would have been fine.
And
you know what
I will say
mean?
this:
movies are too long.
We approach this from a couple different ways. Like I want to say, I'll just pause it real quick and say, if you have a kid or kids,
It'll
they'll
be
probably
their
think it's
favorite
the greatest
movie
movie
of
of
the
all
year.
time.
Yeah.
It's kids Endgame. There is literally a battle that lasts just like Endgame, 30, 40 minutes of just nonstop on a field that looks like they filmed it at the same studio.
Fighting for a MacGuffin.
Fighting for a MacGuffin.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's
They're not,
literally
like,
the
tossing
same.
it
No,
back
but
and
it's
forth, but they're
it's the same scene. If
Yeah.
you want to like relive the Endgame nostalgia, go see the movie because the
Avengers.
final fight is
Roll out. Yeah.
except nobody dies.
Yeah, except nobody dies. Yeah.
Nobody.
Well, maybe close, almost. Bumblebee dies in the beginning.
Well, but he doesn't.
But then, spoilers, is brought back to
Because
life.
the valley is rich with energon.
With energon,
and if
which,
only
okay.
something could activate that energon.
Hey, man, we got a fucking reference to energon. You know what I mean? The Terracons are like imbued with like dark energon. They said dark energy.
they did, but they should have
It's
just
just
said
a dark energon because in like one of the cartoons, it's revealed that like dark energon is the blood of Unicron. So it's like, oh fuck, that does make sense. He's just like imbuing them with like
That's how he can do
dark
it.
energon because it's like his blood. But they go dark energy. It's dark energon. Just call it dark energon. Which, did we even get Energon references in the first one? Like Michael Bay Transformers?
No,
I don't
they're
even
all
think they
after
say.
They're all spark.
In Age of Extinction, it's not Energon. They make Transformium.
Shut up.
I'm not shitting you. It's unobtainium, Transformium. And they basically can go, it can transform into anything. Cue advertisement for the Beats pill.
I was going to say, be like, hey, Michael, come here.
Yeah,
we got
come here.
Cameron on the phone.
Yeah.
Cameron on the phone. Go ahead. Yeah, hey, James, I need a name for this substance.
Unobtainium. Love it. Rich.
I
Gold.
Just give me something
Yeah.
like that.
Give me
I don't
something,
know. Transformium.
Transformium.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
James.
You're beautiful.
That's what it
Love
felt,
you.
That's what it
Yeah.
felt like. And then he did like a 8-ball right off of his mirror.
Oh, yeah. Transformium.
Oh Lord.
Oh, my
So
God.
okay. So it's a super fun movie, and I want to say,
Very fun.
like, I've always kind of liked Pete Davidson because I like SNL. I'm a huge SNL fan.
Well, I respect the story too. You know, he's just trying to make it. Comedian
He's a
gets
comedian,
on
he's
SNL,
a
and now he's getting his
comedian.
break. You know what I mean?
And he-
So like, fuck yeah.
Murdered it.
Yeah.
I don't cuss as much as him ever on this channel, but he fucking killed it. He made
killed
the
it.
entire movie.
Yeah.
He made the entire movie. He was great. Him and Anthony Ramos' interaction, even though I felt so bad, Anthony Ramos, the main character, main human, like the scene at the
Noah
end when
Diaz,
he's in an
yeah.
Iron Man outfit, he's impractical something that's bulky and big. It's practical. You can tell it's practical because he's like, I'm coming to save you. And like,
Yeah.
it just doesn't, but then like it's pure CGI
Yeah.
in the face.
So the main human gets like Transformer suit at the end, and it like basically is Iron Man suit up. You know what I mean?
It is.
Except
No,
his
it's-
face isn't like
It's
a
literally
CGI
the
hard
Iron Man.
surface.
No.
It's a fucking green
It's a CGI
screen
face.
with his stupid face that they filmed on the back of a fucking green screen, and it just doesn't work.
It's bad.
The CGI for that fucking suit. How does the CGI look great? How does
the
it
rest
look
of the
great?
movie is surprisingly
How does it look
good.
amazing on like robot birds and
They
cheetahs
fixed
and
the Transformer
animals?
problems that
Oh
I've
my
had
god,
for
they
the
look
last
amazing. They
80
look amazing.
movies. They
Yeah.
look like you watch the cartoon.
look like
They have
cartoons.
lips
Yeah.
and noses,
Mhm.
and they talk and they emote.
When fucking
They emote.
when Optimus, when his mask comes on, you're like, fucking A, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit's going down. Yeah, and then they don't fight.
was
then they
it-
fight for 2 seconds, and then until the end of the movie. Yeah.
This should have been a first Transformers
should have
type
been-
movie.
this
This
should
is
have
like,
been-
and this is how you start it.
Yeah, the problem is they have so much baggage from the fucking other
X-Men
movies.
syndrome,
The
man.
X-Men syndrome. They have to Days of Futures Past almost like this. Like
There might be some event in the next one.
Shia
that-
LaBeouf, unfortunately, almost has to come back, and they have to like almost do like full like Flashpoint fucking like.
Well, if they circle back
X-Men
around to the
reset,
very
you know?
end, they can
Yeah.
bring Anthony Ramos back in older, dye his hair up a little bit, age him up a little, and make him like now he's been in the background the whole time.
Yeah,
But
or
I guess
just-
he's gonna be G.I. Joe now.
Well, yeah, hold on. We're
Oh,
gonna
I
get
thought we were
to
gonna
it.
transition,
We'll
okay.
get to that. We'll get to that. We still got Transformers to talk about. Yeah, they do. That's a whole different video. Okay, I need 30 minutes on that
Back
fucking.
over
I
here.
need 30 minutes on that end card. Okay. Oh my god, literally the end card.
Nice.
Okay, let's talk characters. So we get Optimus, Mirage, Bumblebee for 2 seconds, RC's in it, Wheeljack, and Stratosphere, which
that's the good. That's
and
Bender.
that's Bender, which is Jon DiMaggio. Yeah, we have Pete Davidson, Liza Koshy, Peter Cullen, who's the original.
Still kicking.
Yeah.
And Frank
Optimus voice
Welker, who's
actor.
still been doing the Megatron, but there was no Megatron.
There's no Decepticons
There's
in this.
none.
They do not say the word.
I've seen stupid
Decepticon.
videos and a bunch of. There's nothing.
I think the only is the main villain Scourge
Scourge's
has like a
got
tattoo sleeve.
All the kinds.
Yeah, and Insecticons. There's
Yeah,
like
everything's
Constructicons.
on
Yeah,
there.
the Dinobots. Yeah, he's got like a tattoo sleeve of all their like.
Scourge was a cool bad
insignias.
guy.
Yeah, Peter Dinklage.
killed it.
The Terracon, Scourge.
I wish they wouldn't have killed him though.
I don't know what any of the other ones' names are.
No.
Yeah, and he murders them so easily.
They went full. Well, no. The first part, he's like, "I'm immortal," basically,
Yeah.
and almost kills. He kills
He
Bumblebee.
has the
almost
best
kills
line.
Optimus.
It's so fun to see.
Inferior
people think
beings.
they're so mighty, come face to face with a higher power or
Right,
something, and
like
it's
that,
like,
yeah.
fuck yeah, dude, like that's awesome.
Yeah.
And then you got your shit pushed in an hour and a half later. So I'm like, oh, you were kind of just like shit talking.
Well, it's
you know
because
what I
everybody
mean?
like the whole movie is Optimus is a dick,
Yeah.
and everybody takes a dump on him.
Yeah.
For 80% of the movie.
Yeah, it's his fault.
So then at the
Like-
very end, he takes that aggression out and rips Peter Dinklage. Scourge.
Yeah. Peter Dink Scourge.
Peter
yeah.
Dink Scourge.
Yeah.
He killed it though. Like he gave such a good care. Like the Megatron from all the other movies, it was just like generic robot with a decent voice, but they muddled that up too and messed that up. This was
Yeah.
like creepified.
I do need some Megatron Starscream though. Like I
Starscream.
think I
His
need that in
assistant,
every
who was
movie.
like the chick. She
Yeah.
was very like female Starscream.
Female star with the swords.
Yeah, and
With
she
the
had
swords.
the wings.
That okay. Everybody shut the fuck up. So Bumblebee gets taken out of the movie, comes back in the fucking movie when a giant explosion goes off and activates all the energon on Earth.
Right.
So sequels, baby, right? And then we get Stratosphere's flying in, big cargo plane, and Bumblebee's in it.
And we get shot for shot the Iron Man 2 intro to
Yeah.
the expo.
yeah.
No, it's
he does the superhero
he
landing.
jumps out of the plane like backwards, turns around,
And the other debris
flies
comes
down.
in. Yeah.
At the very end, he lands knee and he literally Iron Man. Now I know a lot of that stuff's in tribute and Easter eggs and stuff, but I mean, it's like they said, do that opening scene from Iron Man 2,
Yeah.
but with Bumblebee.
And then the guy suits up in the Iron Man suit. I'm like, you want to be MCU so fucking bad.
bad.
It hurts,
It
dude.
hurts.
It hurts. When Bumblebee lands, one of the Terracon swords like lands right there too because he's like shooting her or whatever.
Mhm.
I'm like, pick up the sword, pick up the sword, pick up the fucking sword, pick up the sword, pick up the fucking sword. And he walks right past it and turns into a car.
And he goes,
so the human
"Maybe
guy can
next
jump
time."
on. Yeah. That's a hologram of Terrence Howard in the front seat. He's like, 2 + 2 is not, or whatever. It's fucking bullshit.
So there's basically this movie was standard action adventure protocol. It was find the MacGuffin, get to the MacGuffin. We got the MacGuffin. Turns out it wasn't
If you've
the full MacGuffin.
never watched any of the other Transformers, I would say start with this. You know what I mean?
Or Bumblebee.
Or Bumblebee, actually.
Into this.
Bumblebee, into this. Because Bumblebee, we actually get some Cybertron scenes, and it's pretty fucking dope. But it's like for the first 5 minutes. So it's like, okay.
See, but-
And Bumblebee can talk.
Okay.
And it's the original voice actor. So Bumblebee rules. Go watch Bumblebee. Fuck this movie.
I'm starting to notice a trend though, and I've been thinking about this while we were driving. I feel like all movies now are just rewritten movies of other movies. This was National Treasure.
It's every movie.
No, but
It's
this was
every
this was
movie.
literally National Treasure, where they've got to go into these prehistoric old places, get the MacGuffin, and they've got another squad trying to get to the MacGuffin,
Yeah.
who for some reason at certain parts can't continue to chase them because some minor inconvenience happens.
Too big.
So they have to
The
circle
areas are
back
too
around.
small for them to fit in, and even though they can also transform into cars.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
The movie bounced around from like amazing, like all my childhood Transformers
I
dreams
go-
coming
I
true
go-
to
At that end fight where it's the same as any other third act in any other movie ever made, I
they
go,
pulled it off better than most movies, though.
filmmakers shouldn't be allowed to watch other
Endgame.
people's movies ever.
Yeah, to me, this is the best tribute to that. It
Yeah.
felt very like
But wouldn't it have been cool if this was building up to the fucking 6 movies we also had, and it was like Shia LaBeouf, Megan Fox,
all coming back.
and Anthony
Yeah.
Ramos, and all these new and Mark Wahlberg,
Yeah.
and John Cena, and Haley Steinfeld. Like, even though that's after, even though they fucked themselves
could do
by
that,
setting
though.
this before, well, they're not born yet. Or
Right.
they're not like.
but it's
them
not
yet.
they did it on purpose
Yeah.
or it's not so far into the past that they can't all be alive still.
No, it's just the characters
Like
now would have
Shia
to be
would
like
be a
little
little kid.
older. Yeah,
Like
and it
when
couldn't
this
be
is
Shia
all taking
LaBeouf.
place. No, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like now you can all so when he's a teenager or whatever.
Shia
in his
LaBeouf
20s.
in the first movie is supposed to be a junior in fucking high school.
True.
No.
And I think the first one came out in
07.
It was 07?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're doing universe math.
In universe.
In universe now.
So he's like,
So he should
16,
be-
he's getting his first car.
He should be in his early mid-30s now.
yeah, his character.
Right. His
Sam
character,
Witwicky.
Sam Witwicky.
Now,
Now.
2023
Right.
Transformer world now.
Right.
Anthony Ramos,
Would probably
be like
because he's like early 20s.
50, 60.
He did.
You'd almost have to cast an older actor and just be like, this
play.
is Noah Diaz.
Right.
Maybe he comes back and he's Christy as the younger brother. Eh?
It's not bad.
Fucking,
bad.
that's what I do. Fucking. Nobody pays me for it, but it's what I do.
So for the most part, it's pretty coherent, but there's like a couple major flaws. They have this whole key thing they got to get, which is the
the MacGuffin. Yeah.
And then they go to this
Like turns.
ancient Mayan city, and where there's a festival, of course, and they got to go down. And
Peru.
They get
Yeah.
there's like okay, hold on. Before they go to museum, and then they lose the first half of the key.
Right. The Terracons get the first half of
And
the
then they
key.
gotta go get the
and then
second
there's
half
like,
before.
spoiler, there's a second half of the key. And that's where I went. God
Don't
fucking
worry,
damn
Optimus.
It. I went, God damn it, when they go, the first key is gone by the Terracons. Don't worry, there's a second key, but we don't know where it is. We have both the keys, but to destroy it, there's a code. That code is split up into 2 pieces and disappeared with this. Don't worry, I have the second half of the code because I solved the puzzle of another part of a movie.
It was like they stitched together like these weird segments of the movie that like that. Like you're not wrong. Like they kept it was like MacGuffin quest.
Why are there so many problems?
So funny.
Fuck. 1 key. There's 2 halves. Code. There's 2 halves of the code. Whoops. Can't get the code. I put the code in. Transformer panel got destroyed, so the code didn't do anything.
And the best part is like they're
Fucking
like
A,
so
dude.
when Scourge and the Terracons, basically the Decepticons, they get the key.
Please, Terracons.
They go to this old dormant volcano.
Yeah.
Put the key in a place, which causes the volcano to become a regular volcano.
Mount Doom.
And then it builds a structure.
Yeah.
And then they flash back to all the good guys, and they're like, "What do we got to do? Let's just go and destroy the key." And then Optimus Primus or
Primal.
it's
Named after you.
Yeah.
I like how they had to include that because like
They'd
there's
explain
no
it.
other way it would
Only
make sense.
primes.
Yeah.
Everybody named Prime is badass.
Well, right. There's primes, but not all primes are Optimus. He's Optimus. He wasn't always Optimus Prime. He was Optimus, and then he became a Prime. So you calling yourself Optimus Primal makes no fucking sense.
It does. They sell toys.
Yeah.
This is
It's
like
different, 'cause-
the gorilla version of the truck.
Yeah. Don't you like it?
Mom. You already have Optimus Prime, but this is Optimus Primal.
Primal.
Yeah,
Mom.
That's what that is.
Come on.
But the biggest plot hole of the entire movie, the good guys are all gathered around in this little like village of the oldest people that haven't been like touched by civilization, except for these Transformers, which makes no sense because they're still living like it's 5,000 years ago, right? Even though they're taking care of the Transformers. Anyway, so they're meeting and they're like, "What do
they're
we
not supplying
do?"
them with their technology or anything. Fuck no, they have to live in huts and shit
Even
in
though
holes.
they give a big speech about how we're basically the Eternals and we go planet to planet and we foster life and make sure that the humans get what they need.
but we don't fucking
We don't help these guys though.
Ew. It's like
But
basically
It-
gross.
So they're all gathered around. They're like, "Why don't we just?" I think like Anthony Ramos or
Noah
Pete
Diaz.
Davidson.
Yeah.
I mean Mirage. We're like, "Why don't we just destroy the key?"
Yeah.
And then Optimus Primal's like, "It's more powerful than a supernova or 1,000 super. If we destroy that key, it basically will destroy the planet."
Which they're going to
is
destroy
fine.
the key before that scene even.
But only when it's activated, because he says,
Oh, okay.
his
Right.
literal line is
Right.
like, "Now that the key is activated, it's more
Destroying it
powerful
will
than
cause
supernova, whatever." He says something about more powerful than a supernova. Okay?
10,000 black holes sucking each other off in the middle of a supernova.
So
That's fucked the Big Bang. Yeah.
anyone want to
Try
guess
that one on for size.
how it ultimately ends?
Yeah. Tell me. Do they win and save the day and
No, they
beat
can't.
the bad guys?
So at the
Yeah.
last second, Optimus says, I'm not even shitting you.
Get to safety.
Get to safety. I'm going to destroy
I'll
the
destroy
key.
the key.
I almost got up and walked out of the movies. I knew there was 5 minutes left, and I almost was like, "What do you mean?
Yeah.
You made it a point to draw attention to the fact that you can't destroy the key."
Maybe it was like only if you destroy the key and Unicron's in through the hole.
Like if he's through the hole, he'll block the explosion, and but they didn't say that.
Yeah.
They were like, "Destroy the key, we're all fucked."
Instead,
and
he
then
just
it
got
turned
sucked
into,
back. Yeah.
"I'm going to destroy it, get to safety," and then they all pretend they're going to safety. And it looks like Optimus is going to die.
And they just like go. I love it. It like cuts and like.
So all or one.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what that means or
That's from
anything.
the cartoon.
Oh, okay. All right. Fine. Whatever.
All or one.
But they didn't say it in the movie. That should have been what the brother and the brother were saying to each other. Well, they should have been said all or none, right?
Yeah.
No, they go. What do they say? They do like.
Real creepy.
They're like
little, like
two's a team. Yeah, they do like
it's really
handshake with just the
weird.
two
It's
fingers.
really weird. It's really weird. I get it's supposed to be cute, but it's weird.
It's really weird. Yeah.
So Optimus he kills Scourge. All of a sudden, he couldn't stop Scourge to save his life, and now he just
you got
is
the touch,
like,
you got the power.
these guys
blah,
made
blah,
fun of me, and then
which
like
I needed that song. I don't know how we didn't get that
just give
fucking
us
song.
that
They put in
song?
every other fucking song. That should have been the song where we're like, is that a 90s song or a modern day song? Imagine. If one of us needs to cut that scene to "You Got the Power"
when he's suiting up,
when Bumblebee's flying out of the fucking plane, it would have been awesome.
I was gonna say, give it to Anthony Ramos when
he's suiting up.
Mirage is giving himself to him basically, and they're playing "You Got the Touch."
Pete Davidson, that would make sense for his character. He's like, ready for this? I'm gonna put on our fucking the mix. You know what I mean? Because he's all about playing music when he shows up. You know what I mean? That would have been. I would have had
10. I walk out of theater going,
I
best
would have
movie of all
stood
time.
up. I would have probably. They're doing it.
The Shia LaBeouf.
I'm like shaking the kids in front of us. You know what this means.
But so it blows up. It starts to suck him in. Anthony Ramos in his suit grabs him somehow, and then
and then fails
one
and
after
let's
another.
Go. Primal shows up,
and then someone's grabbing Primal. Now they're all.
It's just Primal and Anthony Ramos because like. They do that sweet scene where
they're all running.
Optimus like turns around
into
and
a car,
transforms finally. Yeah, and then like Primal is like.
And the beasts don't transform until the very last.
Maximals.
15, 20 minutes of the movie.
Maximize.
That's why, because the line was just not good. So of course,
hold on. The Maximals can transform into like super transformers instead of like just their animal forms. Why don't they do that?
By the way,
at the fucking
the
start of the movie,
I don't understand that.
Or literally the cold open start of the movie.
I didn't get when Unicron's coming through the portal.
Yeah,
and he like lets those little pod things down.
Yeah, little orbs.
What about all the rest of them? Because they're like they go all over the planet
for the sequel.
Okay, because they're like all over the planet. You talk about a Marvel fuck up with the purple goo and Guardians.
Transformers. I talk about that every day, by the way.
They're like every. You just see them pouring out.
Transformers, Unicron's balls.
Coming in 2025. Sorry for the long pause. I'm gonna give it. We can hard cut there, but we haven't given a score yet.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give
definitely it's a hard cut. All right.
I'm gonna give it. Okay. I don't. Okay. I'm torn. I liked it more than Fast 10.
6s for me. Somewhere in the 6s for me.
But
yeah.
It's better than Fast 10.
Oh, it's more of a complete movie than Fast 10.
But I don't know if it's a better movie.
No.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's probably on
it's
par.
It's way more fun.
It's probably on par.
I smiled way more in that movie and really enjoyed myself way more than Fast. Like, it was... They wanted to do the 80s movie. They were like, just do the fucking 80s movie. Redo the 80s movie. Please redo the... Do it as a sequel.
They were so close.
Do it as a sequel.
We got Unicron, the RC
and the
scene,
van scene,
and Spike Suit.
And we got the Spike Suit. And they almost called him Spike. They call him Sonic.
They call him Sonic because it's a popular thing, right? 90s.
It's literally like 94 when Sonic
They only call
came
him that, though, because the movies are out. And the movies are popular. And they know, the kids will go, I know Sonic because he's in Ben Schwartz.
Should just call him Spike, though.
Yeah, it would have been way better.
I think his brother's nickname will be Spike.
Spike. Call him Spike.
I'm telling you.
Tails.
Redo the animated movie for the sequel to this, to cap this Bumblebee trilogy, and
I didn't
you can
even
make
think
all
about
the world better.
The suit until you like mentioned that, and I'm like, oh no, that was the suit.
That was literally the suit.
Colors.
They don't explain it the same. It's not like, hey, we made you a Transformer suit.
It's also not Mirage in the movie.
No, they make him a suit.
Right.
Because he's such a good, loyal human. They're like, hey, man, you want
make him suit. It's not like a Transformer
dies to give him. Right.
Yeah,
right.
No.
No, that change makes sense, though. I get it.
No, that's fine. Yeah, and I liked it, and it made sense more for, like, Mirage's character. I just needed, when he had the suit on, Pete Davidson
to be
AI voice, Jarvis.
You went 89% of the way to Iron Man.
I needed the Jarvis, Pete Davidson voice. It's like, wow, I'm totally in your head now, dude. Fucking.
Hey, this is weird.
Yeah, we're totally boys. Now I'm inside you.
You know, I got X-ray vision, right?
You know,
yeah, like some stupid shit. Like,
buy a guy a drink first, or something. Right? Yeah. Come on now. Yeah.
Mirage,
I realized Mirage I had a toy of growing up, and I didn't know it was Mirage, and I thought it was Jazz. So, spoiler, I guess Mirage is my favorite fucking Transformers. So, I guess.
My score, because I don't know. The end.
I'm going to give it a
6.5.
I'll say 6.5. It's middle of the road movie wise.
It's the best Transformers movie.
It's the best Transformers
Oh my god.
movie.
That's what makes me like want to give it a little bit higher, because
it's
someone
the best
that
live action Transformers movie.
directed kind of got it.
Yeah.
They kind of got it this time.
They like the source material.
It's not Michael.
They like the source material. They go, I watched Transformers.
This
guy who directed this watched the cartoon movie.
Like.
Yeah. grew
gonna
up
give
on it. Yeah.
I'm gonna get a 7 even,
Okay.
which is a little high,
That's fair.
but they hit enough points, and Anthony Ramos killed it.
It was by the numbers.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about the chick, Elena. She was very just kind of meh.
Her character was weird.
She's just meh.
They kind of made her like she was like a super smart, nerdy.
She's really
maybe
good at
on the
acting like she's a
spectrum.
bad actor.
Right,
It's
but
like
I don't
season
know.
1 of Barry, where they're all pretending like they're shitty actors.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Like,
know what
I don't know if she's
Yeah.
a bad actress or that she was supposed to play this like real reclusive, weird,
Reserved.
You know.
Yeah, but like
kind of like just kind of like
yeah,
I don't
something.
know. It was weird. I
Yeah.
didn't like. Yeah, her character was weird.
she wasn't great.
She had good-
Brooklyn, baby.
She had good
That doesn't-
chemistry
I
with
don't know what that
Anthony Ramos. Every movie he's in is like Brooklyn related. He's in
Brooklyn,
that one
baby.
musical.
Yeah.
It's just like it's a thing. It's a thing.
Oh, is he in the Heights?
Yeah.
Is that what he's from? Okay, all right. Okay.
Hamilton in the Heights,
Okay.
that kind of stuff.
Okay, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Yeah. Go see Transformers: Rise of the
pretty
Beast.
good. If you got kids, I'm telling you, there's nothing. It's a little brutal, but like, and they look like people now because the Transformers aren't screwed up, so you do feel more emotion when they're getting taken out as opposed to okay, that metal thing got
Yeah, that
hit
metal
with the
thing
other
got
metal
sacked with
thing.
the other metal
I
thing.
don't know what's
yeah.
happening. But I mean, it's the best, and your kids will love it. Like I'm gonna take. I almost want to take my kids to see it. Like I didn't like it that much, but I know Joa, my son, will lose his mind. He'll lose his shit. He'll be like, "This is the coolest thing ever."
It's pretty cool.
It's cool.
Visually,
It's a fun movie.
yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
probably up there now for the summer movies. It was more fun than Fast. Like I said, I don't know if it was better than Fast.
It's better than the summer movies we got last year.
Oh, we're off to a much better
We're
start.
off to a
this
way
year.
better start. Yeah, I'm so happy that it was it was Guardians, Fast, Little Mermaid, Spider-Verse, Transformers.
No, we're not. It's
Into next week is Flash, Elemental, Asteroid City, The Blackening, that fucking African American who will die if everyone's black.
Jennifer
in a horror
Lawrence movie actually looks pretty.
It's pretty
It
funny.
looks
I
pretty
didn't.
good.
They looked shitty.
We should have
yeah,
done the trailer
but
for it, 'cause
yeah.
when I watched the trailer, I was like, "Oh, this is like
Jennifer Lawrence looking old.
that's okay.
She's looking a little
Get off-
older.
Get off
Yeah.
my Jennifer Lawrence. All right.